Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day. When you subscribe, click on the button that says All. And then every day you'll get an update straight from us.
It's a national holiday in Thailand again today. Normal services resume tomorrow at government offices and most businesses. Roads from the city to the capital are predicted to become busy today, and as we said yesterday, it is better to avoid agencies such as immigration until next week, by which time they should have caught up with the predicted huge queues. Thailand recorded 65,880 COVID-19 cases and saw 3 deaths attributed to it in the last week of May, which is, according to the Health Ministry, a decrease on previous periods and is to be expected during the rainy monsoon season. The general public remains advised to wear masks in public and to self-test in the event that they show symptoms, removing themselves from society, school, workplace or other until recovered, as you would for the flu. 2 very welcome Chinese immigrants will arrive in Chiang Mai this summer as many celebrate the 50th anniversary of enhanced relations between the 2 countries, but at a cost. 110 million baht has been budgeted to provide them with acceptable accommodation and dietary needs. The immigrants? 2 pandas, hoped to be male and a female, and a tradition going back several decades in the city. Essentially on loan, the duo will be a huge draw for the zoo, which expects to rival crowds seen last year for the baby pygmy hippopotamus in Chonburi. A 53-year-old Thai man has become yet another patient being treated for anthrax in the northeast of Thailand, on the Cambodian border, where despite warnings, he had a predilection for raw beef, which he regularly ate. The provincial health chief believes that the patient was infected by the raw meat. This as the regional health executive repeated warnings not to eat such and to refrain from coming into contact with farm animals unless thus employed. Cattle, sheep and even goats can suffer the disease, which can be fatal to them and also to humans. It's highly infectious, and the most recent patient is being kept in an isolation ward under constant supervision. And police were scouring for evidence at the port of Bangkok this week, where an armed gang broke in and stole e-cigarettes and vapes that had already been confiscated by customs. During their escape, they drove over an elderly security guard who attempted to stop them, leaving him devoid of life. 6 men have been named as wanted for the robbery from several containers, and a 41-year-old has already been arrested on charges of handling the goods after the theft. It's thought that his statement to the police that has led them to naming others at the same time as they don't rule out the possibility of an insider being involved. Bad news for vloggers and YouTubers, as the Revenue Department has announced that it will be working to track down those who post their tales, with a firm expectation that most will not have paid income taxes due on their earnings, foreign or Thai. If you're earning and living here, you're expected to pay. And unlike many types of work, theirs certainly does show clearly who they are and where to find them. 18% per year is added to the outstanding tax liability for anyone caught evading tax, along with other fines and penalties. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, 2 more Chinese and a Thai woman have been arrested over the shooting at a private gathering in a rented home to the east of the city, where a Chinese man was shot in the leg after a row over a debt. The weekend shooting saw the arrest of 3 others at the time and the seizure of drugs and firearms. All have been found to have overstayed their visas and are now considered as drug dealers who touted to tourists in the city. There appears to be much more to this case, but for now, local police are remaining tight-lipped. And with the Met Office predicting for today highs of just 31, dropping down to 28, a cloudy and overcast day with the real feel of 36.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.